Yo, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today is December 30th. When you'll be seeing this, it'll be December 31st. I actually got to record, I'm actually recording my fucking, this is my second time recording, bro. I just recorded a video, but I had to stop it. Not because I'm a bitch or anything, and it was getting too bad like the last video, but I just had to stop that video because it was really, I feel like, if I'm being real, I feel like that video probably would have got me canceled. That video probably would have got me canceled, guys, because it was a guy and he was goddamn. I'm not even gonna mention it because then I'm gonna bring it back up. Anyway, my neighbor, his dog has been fucking pissing me off, bro. His dog is barking in the middle of the night. It's almost impossible to fucking go to sleep, bro. It's like a Rottweiler German Shepherd mix. And the fence between my neighbor and me, it got blown to shreds during a windstorm. I know, right? And now the dog is just in and out. He breaks off his leash every night, and he's in my yard. He's terrorizing the neighborhood, harassing kids, barking, growling, doing all this crazy shit. And then I pulling out the garage this morning, and I run over something. Doo-doo. I look out the window, it's a giant fucking rug, a giant rolled up black rug in my driveway, y'all. And I know exactly who did it because I have security camera footage. It's the neighbor's fucking dog, bro. The neighbor's fucking dog is it's a menace, bro. He's fucking bringing shit into my yard, playing when they're having a fucking blast. And then every morning they just hook him back up, same way as before, and he breaks off every night and does the same shit. And he's barking, he's super loud, it's impossible to go to sleep. I just had enough, guys. Should I go over to my neighbor's house and tell him, like, bro, you gotta do something with this fucking dog? I think it's to that point where I gotta do something. I have to go over there and say something to this guy because there's no way that you just keep hooking this dog back on the same way every day and he breaks off every single day and you have not switched the strategy for securing him, bro. He's terrorized. I literally watched this dog chase down a little girl that was walking with her mom and her baby sister in a stroller, bro. A big ass dog, by the way. Come on, bro. Like, this guy's unreal. Anyway, today we're just gonna be watching a chill video. We got my guy Dennis Castillo, and he says the high cost of living in America is just insane modern slavery we live. Wait, what? What kind of title is this? The high cost of living in America is insane. Modern slavery we live. All right, Dennis. I think we pretty much got the point. Let's go ahead and see what Dennis has to say on this subject.
All right, let's be straight.
Let's be straight, Dennis. Shoot me straight.
You just got hired at a job
Okay.
that you're making $15 a day.
Hold on. I'm making what? What did you just say? Dennis, I know you didn't just say $15 a day.
Hired at a job that you're making $15 a day.
Dennis, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Dennis. We're not working at any job that's paying us $15 a day. Dennis, I think that's where you fucked up at. That's where, before we even talk about the high cost of living in America, we got to talk about the low source of income and Dennis' bank account. What the hell is that? $15 a day? Is that what they're paying? Is that what they're paying where Dennis works? Dennis, what do you do? No way.
Right.
That's like $1 and some change an hour if you're working an 8-hour shift, bro. That's like $1 and some change, right? What the fuck, Dennis? No, bro.
You just got a brand new apartment where you're paying about $1,700 a month.
Dennis, no. Absolutely not. Dennis, you make $15 a day and you just got an apartment that costs you what? $1,700 a month? That's more than the mortgages on 2 of my houses. No way, Dennis, on $15 a day, we are living in our car. We are not getting an apartment for no $1,700 a month. I can go and be in Buckhead for $1,700 a month. We ain't living. We not living like. We not living like the fucking dad. No, we're not. We're not doing that, bro. We're not living like Trump on $15 a day. We not going to Buckhead. Sorry, we not going to Buckhead.
This is in 2025, right? So you wake up in the morning, you're running late, you're making your coffee, you have no time whatsoever.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. Oh my gosh. Dennis is making $15 a day with a $1,700 apartment, and he's waking up late. He's waking up. Dennis, you're waking up late. Dennis, you need to be waking up 8 hours early and picking up a second job. Ain't no way. We gonna talk about the high cost of living, and we not gonna talk about Dennis's source of income. Dennis, you could probably jerk off for more than $15 a day. Honestly, Dennis, you could probably panhandle for more than $15 a day. Dennis, the water boys in Atlanta make more than $15. Dennis, you could probably flip candy from Costco more than $15 a day. You should not be waking up late.
To drink it at home, so you take your coffee and your bagel to work. So you're driving like crazy. It's 1 hour traffic. You're barely eating yourself pretty fast. You're eating the bagel real fast. You get a little bit late to the job and your boss start yelling at you.
Oh man, I hate when my boss start yelling at me, man. Oh fuck yeah, it makes me really want to get on his. No, it's
And
bullshit.
he's making 400 times more than you're making. You're making him rich. Your
Hold on, guys. We got to do the math on that real quick because I understand Dennis's frustration. I understand Dennis's frustration. He said his boss is making 400 times what he's making, which is $15 a day, guys. I would be fucking furious if my boss was making 6 fucking grand. You're making 6 grand. You're making 6 grand. And I'm making and you're gelling at me? No way.
salary stays the same. For a year, for 2 years, for 5 years, you name it. 1 week, 1 month, and then 1 year. And a year went by and you're still dealing with the same issues. Go to bed, wake up, work, repeat. So 5 years pass by, 10 years pass by, your body's still hurting. I start hurting real bad. Your back hurts.
Oh yeah.
You're already 30, 40.
Oh yeah. No, I feel that, bro. No, I agree with you on this one, Dennis. We always gotta wake up, go to work, go to sleep, and then when the back starts, oh fuck, yeah. No, I feel you on that one, Dennis. The back starts hurting. You're 30, you're 40. I'm fucking 25, bro. My shit is in shambles.
Knees hurt. You start getting cholesterol. You start getting diabetes.
Oh,
You
no. That's terrible. You know what, guys? No, I think these trees, by the way, hold on,
start getting
these trees right here,
all kinds.
like twisted up. It's kind of cool. But no, guys, what I started doing is when I'm working in my real estate business, um, I got a standing desk, so I raise my desk up now, and I'm standing the entire time I'm working because, guys, I just sit down Think about how much time you sit down throughout the day. Like if you have a desk, you're sitting down, you're working at a desk, right? You got to drive to work, you're sitting down, you're driving. You go and you eat dinner, you're sitting down at the table. You go watch TV, you're sitting down on the couch, and then you go to bed, you're laying down. Like, you have to, like, damn, bro, you have to, like, you got to put some time throughout the day where you standing up, bro. If you doing all that and you don't go to the gym, shame on you.
It's a different disease. You start having mental illness because of the routine that's driving you crazy.
Oh yeah.
And you start being a little bit depressed. Guess what?
Oh, 10 years later, oh, we got depressed in year one. We got depressed in year one. We got depressed in month one once we seen how much we made for the month. That's when we got depressed. And we seen how much we worked. Yeah.
48 million people in the United States, 48 million has depression, loneliness, um, and it drives people crazy. The cost of living became so unaffordable over the last decade that it's so difficult to afford to pay your rent, your utilities, your mortgage, your car insurance, your gas, your car note, and so many other things I can go over.
Dude, I'm still stuck on how is Dennis even able to pay for that $15 a day times if he works every single day and it's a 31-day month, he's only bringing home $465. Of course, yeah, it's hard to pay your rent. If rent is $700 a month, bro, you're living in $1,700 a month, bro. You need to go. Ah, man.
So
I
try
do
to
agree though. Cost of living is out of control.
meet your and your meet like at the end of the month, you're counting your numbers. You barely have a few couple dollars left, and you start realizing like, wait. And in any metro city that you live, if you don't live in the country, they build all these huge apartment complexes so you can be trapped, you could be distracted, you could be always working, never in nature, never have time to create, never have time to see the sun and enjoy the birds and everything. And I started realizing like, were we born to pay our bills? This is a modern slavery. Wake up. I've been telling you for many videos. This is not life. This isn't life. The way we live in America, the way we work in America, the way we survive in America, we work to pay bills. This is the reality.
Oh yeah. I agree with you on this one, Dennis. You know what? I do think we have a lot of opportunity here in America, but I think if you put yourself in a position where you have to do what he's saying, oh yeah, it's gonna feel like slavery all day, all day, all day. You cannot. Here's the thing, guys. You cannot put yourself in a headlock like that. You can't do it. You can't do what Dennis is doing. You can't go get an apartment in Buckhead for $1,700 a month and you working $15 a day. You can't go get that car. Listen, if you set yourself up for success, if you set yourself up and live well below your means, guys, you would be able to see that America has a lot of opportunity. When you are in survival mode, negative $5,000 every month, like Dennis here, you, of course, you're gonna feel like you're a slave. You are scrambling 24/7. If you're spending every extra dollar you have, of course you're gonna feel like a slave. If you are increasing your monthly expenses every month, you're picking up a new subscription, you adding another bill here and there, you going to feel like a slave because it's every time you earn more money, your expenses always gonna go up. So you have to, if you're bringing on, let's just say what Dennis is earning is just ridiculous. So we're not even going to use that as an example. But if you're bringing home a modest $3,000 a month, which I feel like everybody could possibly bring home with just a regular normal job and probably doing some some Uber or DoorDash or Instacart or any type some flipping stuff or on eBay or any type of like side hustle. Doing hair, painting nails. You know what I mean? Giving haircuts. There's so many other side hustles that you could do. But you work a normal job. You do a little side hustle. You can bring home 3 grand a month. You bring home 3 grand a month. You need to make sure that you don't have a car note. First of all, you need to stay down in mom and dad's crib and or your friend's crib, your auntie crib, or rent a room, and you need to stack up and you need to buy that car cash. First off, once you buy that car cash, you get some cheap insurance. And no insurance is crazy, but you try to get the cheapest insurance you can find. And every 6 months, guys, this is a tip. Every 6 months, go and get new quotes. Don't just renew with the same company. Go and get new quotes because 9 times out of 10, another company is going to offer you the same coverage for a lower price. So if you're doing that, you not increasing your expenses every month. You putting aside money into savings. You can still afford to go out to the park and you can do things and stack up and grind until you put yourself in a position where you don't got to feel like a slave. But I do agree that, if you are strapped, like it does feel like there's no way out. You feel me? I've been strapped, numerous amount of times. I'm always strapped. I'm probably strapped right now because I just take so much risk with my money. Like I'm just so risk, 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 risk. You feel me? I'm trying to put it out to make more all the time. You feel me? So I rarely ever just sit on capital. So I'm always kind of tight. But I feel like, yeah, it definitely could feel like slavery if you set yourself up for it.
Many people, 300 million people knows about it. Either you're legal immigrant or you're illegal, or even if you're a citizen, everybody's in the same boat. You work to pay, and that's it. Period. You have no way whatsoever to escape from those damn bills. You
Dennis is right, bro. It's like those fucking bills. They haunt you in your sleep, bro. It's a fucking nightmare, bro. You waking up shivering, cold sweats because you just think about, oh man, fucking light bills due tomorrow.
gotta pay the bills every single month.
Every month. I feel like bills should probably be like every quarter. Every quarter. But maybe then it'll be bad because it's like, it'll be a lot every quarter. But I don't know, every month just kind of feels a bit excessive, It doesn't feel like you ever get a break, I feel like every quarter would be a lot more people will feel a bit more free because you have time. You could probably fuck off for a month and then you work for a full month and then you fuck off another month and then you have the money you stacked up that one month where you just grind and dialed it in. You could pay your bills for the quarter. I don't know.
With the money that you pay in this country, I'm not even kidding. You could be living in the Philippines or in Romania,
Who the fuck wants to live in the Philippines in a mania, bro? Hell no.
any cheap country in Asia or Europe, like a king.
I do agree with that though. I do agree with that. And one of the countries I actually want to move to one day or own a piece of property in so I can just come in and out frequently is Brazil. Brazil is very cheap compared to America and it's nice, bro. It's nice, bro. Like everything, like it's fucking they have everything that I would want personally. Beach, parties, I mean, nice houses, lifestyle, you know what I mean? The chicks, you know what I mean? So I would go to Brazil. I agreed. But here's the thing: if you go to a country like that, you got to make sure that you still make American money, right? That's the problem. That's why people can't. Everybody's not an online influencer like you, Dennis. Everybody's not bringing in the big YouTube bucks like Dennis here. So we can't just go fucking move to Romania and the Philippines and still bring in 15 G's a month off our online business. You know what I mean?
I've seen people flying overseas to live over there, pay $300 for rent in a nice luxury apartment, making still the American dollar. I started realizing that. Imagine if you wake up now and you're 70 or 80 years old, right? And you've been procrastinating to start something because you're afraid, you care what people think, you're scared, you lack yourself, and another year went by and you're just procrastinating. Hell no. I cannot see another year going like that. I refuse myself to waste another year trying to make someone else's rich.
And on that note, guys, we're going to end it there because Dennis is absolutely right. We are not going to waste another year making anyone else rich but ourselves. Let's dial it in this year. Let's hammer down those books and let's read. Let's read intentionally. Let's apply the knowledge that we're learning. Let's tap into some of these resources. Let's watch YouTube videos on the things that we want to learn about. And let's, most importantly, not taking all this information and do nothing with it, but go out and take action with it and try to go out and accomplish some of these goals that we have, because we do not want to end up down bad and still being a slave, guys. We have to start going out and doing things for ourselves. We don't want to spend another year making anyone else rich, guys. If you made it this far into the video, hit the like button. I'm trying to get out the trap. I'm trying to make sure that my channel bringing me some cash, and at the same time, I'm gonna give you some cash. Just hit the sub button, because once we get to 50 subscribers, we're gonna do a $50 giveaway. So I appreciate all the love you guys been showing. Thank you for showing up and hanging out with me again for another day, watching another video. We out.